evening there. You're watching QTV Youth Dialogue and I am Jenna Bosonko. So it's always good to be back, and last week's show, I got a lot of positive feedback. Menstrual Hygiene Day we were celebrating, and you know, after the show, all of you guys, you know, told me how much you guys appreciated that program and said if we could even do this monthly. So we're looking into that to see how, you know, maybe every month or every 3 months we will see ways to do some sort of reproductive health awareness or just anything related to women and girls. We are looking forward to that. So that is why if there's any NGO that is working towards this, you know, you can come on board and sponsor that, just as Action Aid is doing with, you know, taking us to rural Gambia to show young people. So come on board, sponsor that segment where maybe every 3 months we'll have a talk like that, and then all of us will be educated. So I'm happy that the topics that we bring on the program is really, really impactful to an extent that you're asking for more and more and more. But because every single day something new is happening, we also have to move with that trend. That is why today we'll be talking about Oceans Day. And apart from Oceans Day, a ball boy will join me in the studio. So all of you will be asking, what is a ball boy? So a ball boy, moi, players is player ba pere. Football begin, ñilen ko dejo. So I'm sure that those people, most of the time, the attention is not on them, the ball boys that actually give the ball when the ball is outside. The concentration is not on them. It's usually on the players, on the referees, you know, on the bigger officials. But these people matter. And then research has also shown that some ball boys eventually become professional footballers. So I'm looking forward to that amazing conversation. So make sure to not go anywhere. Stay with us throughout and we'll have an amazing conversation. And right now I'm joined by Mohamed Haidara with the Gambia Environmental Alliance. And we all know how young people really are taking center stage when it comes to climate change related matters, which is a good thing because it's a hot topic currently because of the damage that it is, you know, making, and the fact that, you know, developing countries are very, very vulnerable due to the activities of very developed countries. But thank you so much, Mohamed, for coming, answering to my call. So you know, tell us all about it when it comes to World Oceans Day. Why the need to set aside such a day to, you know, talk about marine life?
Thank you very much, and good evening to all viewers, because it's always a pleasure to be here at the Youth Dialogue. And it's always amazing.
And it's been a while.
Definitely, sure. So going to your point, World Ocean Day is a very important day, especially to coastal countries like the Gambia, because it shows how important, you know, our marine lives and how important the ocean benefit, you know, we especially that are within the coastal community, and then also how it also you know, provide the world with the excess oxygen that we all breathe, and it also how the ocean is also, you know, trying to boost our, you know, our main economy, the global economy. Right. So well, this year theme is, you know, in line what we call the tides are changing, which is a very, you know, important, you know, theme because if you look at our coastal areas, erosion is coming. And then, you know, the tide is now increasing from, you know, 1 centimeter to another centimeter. So all these things are, you know, pertinent concern that we have to look into. So this day, you know, we as an environmental advocate and also activist in this country, how we are looking at this is like to make sure that, you know, we continue to, you know, ring the alarm because sea level rise is upon us. Yes. And then which is a threat, you know, that is at the consequence of, you know, climate change. So climate change, you know, is make sure that, you know, our ocean is now pushing on coastal community, threatening the livelihoods of coastal community, and that only from that, you know, also, you know, affecting our, you know, amazing, you know, our biodiversity, like the flora, like the mangroves that are within these areas, are now even losing, you know, their grip due to also human activity as well. So this day really reminds us, Jade, for especially Gambia really need to take this day very important.
Banjul on the sea level.
Exactly. So Banjul is below sea level, and then it is a huge concern. And then, you know, we even realize, we even seen what happened, you know, during the last year rainy season. You know, areas that are within the, you know, the wetland areas have been inundated, but due to human activity, because when we cut those you know, those mangrove species that were there that used to serve as a buffer between us and the, you know, the river, us and the ocean. And then we saw what happened when it rained heavily. We saw that, you know, that part, you know, can no more resist the water that was coming from the sea and also from the rain. So obviously this shows you that, you know, we don't need to tamper with our biodiversity. We need to make sure that, we conserve this because these are the natural things that we have.
Right.
This one make the Gambia unique, Jay.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the Gambia, our strategic location, whenever you are there, you feel the nature, seeing this amazing biodiversity like the mangrove, seeing the river, seeing the seabirds, seeing, how our environment is thriving. And now seeing human, impact on those biodiversity is something that we really need to look into to make sure that we avert those things from affecting our economy.
Yeah. So Oceans Day, I did not see the noise. The country wasn't too noisy for me. When I say too noisy, meaning if it's a special day, everybody's out, ministers are making statements, different consultative meetings happening. You know how we do it when it's something that is of great interest. I did not see that on World Oceans Day. Is it because, this is going to be celebrated belatedly, or is it because the will is not there, or the significance that it's not attached to the day? I don't know, because I was expecting a lot of noise.
Yeah, definitely, because June normally have World Environment Day, that's which has already passed.
Yes.
And then World Ocean Day will be held tomorrow, that is Thursday.
Yeah.
But you are very right, because, preparation have to be going on.
Yeah, I did not.
And then, we need, especially like Gambia, which is a coastal country.
Yes.
And where most of our economy is coming from, the blue
so
economy.
So the official celebration is going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the official celebration.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The preparation is not going on.
I'm not seeing.
And then this is what we want. We want to make sure that, let government officials respect these important days so that they can reach out to, coastal community. Let them know what are some of their challenges, what are some of their gaps. And through that, then we can able to, work toward a long-lasting solution.
Exactly. And for me, I do not believe in the workshops and stuff, but are you planning some community outreach, the Gambia Environmental Alliance, to educate people? What's happening?
Yeah, actually, because we are highly constrained, but obviously that do not normally limit us. What we normally do is to make sure that, we have a consultation with the coastal community, whereby raising awareness of this day. Because, we wish, we could have done better or more, just like how we celebrated last year. We mobilized the youth. We go to each coastal site that were affected, raising awareness of the issue of plastic pollution and also the issue of, overfishing, how they can manage their marine resources to make sure that, they will not affect their livelihood only and not only also to affect our economy as well. Because if they don't happen to target the local market, then they are only targeting, the bigger market, that is the fish meal factory. Then that's the time then you go to market, fish become expensive. All these things become because of the marine resources are not properly managed. So, and there are so many things, recently in March, we have seen this year, March, the issue of Gunjur and Katong, Gunjur and Sanyang. We have seen, series of over-exploitation of fish, resource being wasted on those shoreline. So this shows you that, still now, why are we having this kind of incident happening in our shoreline? And whereby, over 200 to 400,000 people are benefiting from these cheap resources, as their source of protein. So these are the things that, we remind our people that are working there, even though most of them are not Gambian, but as far as they are working within our shoreline, it is our responsibility to educate them, to remind them of their responsibility that they have between us and the marine resource. So this is what we are trying to do as an alliance, and because we have a lot of issues that we are fighting as an alliance. Because currently the alliance is championing a lot of challenges with the happening in our forest, happening in our ocean, happening in our seabird. So there's a lot of issue going. Just today we received information from Kiang that over 200 kilometers of our forest at KF, community forests have been illegal cut by people. Why would you do that? And even our responsible officials are not taking charge, especially like the director of forestry. This we expect officials to respect their duty, because this is what taxpayers are paying them for. So we don't expect them report to be given and you are not taking a proper stand on those things. It's something that really hurts us as an activist, as an advocate, because we expect them to support our motion in this, because we are complementing their effort. We are not competing with them. We are not trying to discredit them. What we are measuring to do is to make sure that they promote and then support our long-lasting solution. And this is for not only for us, but for present and future generations that are about to come here. Because the resource, whatever we do good here, we are also making sure that, our future generation benefit from it.
Yeah, so we'll open the lines now on 5050505, 5050505, 5050505, and then call and talk to us about, environmental challenges maybe you're going through in your area that you think the Gambia Environmental Alliance should actually talk about, and just environment in general. And the rainy season is coming.
Of course.
We saw the jazz report and everything.
Yeah.
So we have to start buckling up, because we
Definitely.
saw the last flooding that we had. It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But to go through the work of the Gambia Environmental Alliance, okay, this alliance came together because you wanted to use meager resources to solve environmental problems or advocate, that is it. But I see individual organizations going ahead with what they're doing and the alliance.
Yeah.
So I just want to understand. I know coming up with the alliance is not in any way stopping
exactly.
other organizations. But I was expecting with the coming of the Gambia Environmental Alliance, then there'll be more collaboration. But before you answer, we have a call on the line, and then we'll get to that. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
This is Mohammed Ba, of course, a geographer.
A geographer, nice. So what's your take?
And Mohammed right there. Congratulations, Mohammed, and we are so much proud of you. Do keep on the advocate, and inshallah, one day or the other, just like what Jay said.
Thank you.
So what we will do is you will use your phone to listen to us instead of your television, because when you use your television, we can't hear each other.
You're right. In fact, the TV is off.
Yes.
I mean, this is a very important issue that the state or the entire continent of Africa is not talking about. Global warming and climate change is really affecting mankind.
Yes.
People like Mohammed out there and a lot of youths out there are advocating for this. But then the issue is, the problem that we are having is government and stakeholders are not respecting, are not having, are not giving these people relevance. And major effects, like, where, policies would be made, to say here, these things should be done on our oceans or our rivers, should come from government or responsible stakeholders. People like Mohammed, the only thing they can do is to advocate, sensitize the people about the danger of all these things. Because these things have some ramifications and some consequences. It is very, very bad as far as, humanity is concerned.
Right.
So I thank all of you. Jay, thank you so very much. And Mohammed, keep it up.
Yeah, and
People
thank
are
you
proud
so
of you.
much
We
for
are watching.
calling. Thank you so much for calling. We really appreciate that. Yeah, so that's a geographer there calling, and he's talking about the fact that, the concentration it deserves. But, the reason why I'm bringing in the Gambia Environmental Alliance, because it's the body. And there's a reason why it was put together. So do you want to go ahead and answer my question?
Yeah, well, Jay, because the alliance, you are right, because we form it to make sure that, we serve as an umbrella body, whereby we bring all environmental groups together, because we realize that, every environmental group that we are operating before have specific focus area. And then when a threat comes from another side that has to concern the environment, it's always, something that lags behind. It does not get the attention that it needs. But the formulation of this alliance makes sure that, whenever every sector is affected, as far as the environment is concerned, we make sure that, we amplify it. So, but yet still, other organizations can still do their work alone, but we always expect them to partner with the alliance, because
part of the alliance. So we'll take this call and come back to that shortly. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening.
Good evening. How is it?
Fine. What's your name and where are you calling us from?
My name is Mahmoud Kweli.
Okay. So what's your take on the topic? World Oceans Day, Environment Day, just generally everything that has to do with our environment.
Well, it's really, really, really interesting. And I'm so glad for my pal right there, Mohammed. He's been doing so great in his advocacy in will to solve the problem of the coastal areas. Yeah, it's really important. And the problem is in the Gambia here, people neglect these issues. We don't term these things as important much, and that's a big, big problem. we really need the government also to come up and support these guys so that they can implement what they are advocating. We like that. That's a problem here. You see youth are advocating saying, global warming, coastal erosion, but little is done at the end of the day because implementation is not there. But I'm so glad that we have young people who are coming up, with their ideas of what they learn and they want to implement it to the nation. That's a very, very, very good gesture. I'm so glad about that.
All right.
And I'm congratulating Mohammed. He's a good friend of mine.
Nice.
A classmate, actually.
Okay.
It's Mahmoud Koli.
All right, nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Want to talk to him. I don't know if he's hearing me.
Yes,
Of
he
course,
is. He is. But thank you so much for calling, and then we appreciate the fact that you also acknowledge that this is a problem and it needs urgent attention.
Indeed.
Thank you so much. Yes,
Yeah.
so on the issue of the alliance.
Yeah, so yeah, because of, I say people come from different organizations, and then even though they secure funding, we are like, you need to partner with the alliance because of you need to empower your own alliance. The alliance never left any organization behind. Whenever we have an event, we invite every stakeholder that are part of the alliance. But sometimes, this is the youth, sometimes our little bit,
challenges. Sometimes, suma waxe fi wax fele. Te suma waxe daf de metti.
So it's very
Parce que
challenging.
xam nga waxal len wax nañ. Understand nga? Waye tem ñu ne yeen tamit
Yeah.
déggu len.
Yeah, it's
man waxuma ko de.
No, you'd see
Because sometimes ngeen def sen scramble yu ndaw.
Yeah.
Am na sen yi ngeen de def. Yoyu.
Yeah.
Dama de ne okay, who's genuine at the end of the day? Why we'll just pick this call and we get back to that conversation. Assalamu alaikum. Yes, good evening.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Can you hear us?
Yes, good evening. Yes, I'm getting you.
Yes, what is your name and where are you calling
My
us from?
name is Mohamed Sow, working under the Department of Water Resources as a meteorologist.
Oh,
Weather
interesting.
observer.
Nice. So what's your take on our discussion today?
Yeah, I'm dealing with climatology. So, Mohammed, your topic is very interesting. Yeah, but I will love you people sometimes, the people who are causing damages to the forest, majority, they cannot speak English, but they can speak our local language.
True.
So I think the best way, we should make a contribution through the local language, make sure they will understand what they are causing to themselves. It's a serious damages. Because Mohammed come up with a topic, very important topic.
Right.
Particularly people who are cutting down our trees, they are causing serious damages. Look at our temperatures, particularly if you go the northern part of the country. So they are not suffered on temperature side.
Right.
Temperatures are increasing. Our even poultry production, if you imagine from March to April, many of the poultries are losing their production because they cannot produce much.
That's crazy.
Animals also have the same problem. They are losing their waters. People are born in the bush, so there's no food. Animals are dying. So, and temperatures are rising up. You are not comfortable. I'm a meteorologist. So what he's doing, I think the government should sponsor such people to go around and sensitize the whole of the nation. Make sure they will understand actually we are causing damages to ourselves. So it's something very important. What he's doing here, I think anything government should do, these people should be sponsored very seriously. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate this call, and coming from a person of authority, it's very important. And he talked about poultry. I've hosted a lot of young people into poultry farming. They tell me we want to do this, we want to do that, but then also they talk about if the environment is not helpful, they can't move.
Of course, you
so
can't
this
thrive.
is the situation then,
Of course,
and it has to do with it's cross-cutting.
Exactly. So it's the environment interconnect everything.
Yes.
Because like the reason why the Gambia, it's as I said earlier, is known to be this beauty of its nature is because of our river line. Our river line vegetation is very key. But to my surprise, sometimes I think. I wonder sometimes how are we not looking at our key resources like the river, because we have already killed the river. The river, because we are still complaining that the river is now losing its nutrients, its oxygen. I mean, so because of what? Chemical fertilizer. And recently, I have seen the government importing tons of chemical fertilizer. And rainy season is coming.
So léegi lan nga bëgg a gaay def?
No,
because
like
soo waxee lii tam foog nga joxe solution.
No solution.
ñu olofal
No, the
because
solution.
pharmacy
No,
yaa ngi seetaan.
solution.
Waaw.
Moo nekk ne. We are promoting the the
Organic
organic fertilizer.
Wow.
And imagine, in this country, we have so many organic source. Our waste pollution in this country, out of 100%, 70% is all organic waste.
Okay.
And not only from that as well. If you even look at our how to call it our coastline.
Wow.
Some of these organic things that we get from there, like the marine debris.
Wow. So the marine debris, we'll just keep it at that and get this call and come back.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. So what we'll do is you will use your phone to listen to us, because the moment you use the television, you can't hear us. Hello, can you hear us?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us? Use your telephone completely. Can you hear us now? Yes. So what we will do is, the moment you pick the call, reduce the volume of your television to 0. You don't need your television to communicate with us. The moment you have your phone, you're good to go. Xam naa ñooñu ay Cissé lañ sant, xam nga ñoom Aliou Cissé fële nele waa Kiyangi yi xam nga waa lii naka la fële nele ñun moom ñoomi moom duñ def lii ñun ñu jógee déedéet ñun duñ dee def lii ñun waaye Aliou Cissé moom Abdou Cissé Cissé Kounda yi ñoom lii la waaw ñoom suñ uyoo rek ñoom dañoo bëgg a déglu si télé bi ñoom but anyway da nga wax ne government gis nga ne wàññi nañ fertilizer.
No, ñu ngi import moo.
ñu ngi import moo te wàññi nañ ko sax.
waaw even though loolu laa wane.
waaw waaye yaa ngi naan ñu jël the organic way.
soo
waaye naka lañ ko mën a organiser ba nga xam ne dina dem.
Exactly waaw waaye xam nga loolu dem bari source of getting our organic waste.
waaw
right now nii nga dem Saaro sax granot bu dee nekk foofu noonu. xoota yooyu yëpp dañ ko dee sànni dispose ko. ngelaw bi fuufaat ko mu tilimal dëkk bi yëpp. because we are not using our waste. We are not trying to promote the circular economy that we want. You understand? At least there could be, we have, innovative people that are working in those sectors. Empower them, let them transform those things into a good fertilizer. Okay. Because of the more is there, we need to have long-lasting solution. Wow. Before, Gambia was known to be the key, country that normally supply granules.
Yes.
We normally export it. But today, what are we even known for? Because of we have already killed our arable land, because of
with the aflatoxins.
So and only that thing is not only affecting the soil, but even our river. That's why even today you go to areas like CRR, Basse, those areas you go to the coastline, you don't even find a fisherman there. What are they fishing for? They cannot find anything there. All the fishing product of this country is coming from Tanje, Banjul, Bara, going all the way to Katong. And we have a beautiful river line that divide the country into south and north. So do you have to leave that entire body just to be there? This is something that we can harness. I think Gambia really need to put more funding, more effort in the in our river line. Because this is our natural resources.
Why dafa am area ball important. Wow. So dañu jël call bi rek ñu ñëw dellu ci waat.
Of course, yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, can you hear us now?
Yeah.
What is your name? What is your name and where are you calling us from?
Usman Waiba.
Oh, nice. So what's your take on the topic?
Yeah, I know a lot has been said about climate issues, particularly the loss of vegetation due to cutting.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say that now we have to concentrate on how to strike a balance. Okay. Because afforestation, we need to empower people to venture into tree planting exercise.
Right.
Because most of these pressures we are having is because we don't seem to have an alternative to some of these uses of the tree that we are cutting. Example, firewood. We don't have natural gases to use in domestic level. We have to import it all. The solution might be that we have to encourage tree planting.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I definitely want to believe that, in as much as we have been talking about this deforestation, afforestation should be a solution.
Yes. Great point, and thank you so much for calling us. Thank you so much. Yes, so great point there, you know, tree planting.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's gaining momentum in the Gambia. So ma bëggoon a dellu balaa ñoo tàggatoo si point boobu.
Wow.
Fine, wax nga ne danga dispute loolu lu am waaye dama bëgg a xam naka lañ ko mën a organiser because xam nga wax bi rek is one thing. Waaye how can we structure it in a way ne dina mun a dem. Because sometimes from this organic one, being a hamantene jarut ñu importati.
It is something that
bu fekk nekkul wax rek.
Nekkul affaire wax rek je. People are doing it.
Okay.
People are doing. We have farmers here that are operating completely on organic manure only, and it's happening. And they are seeing they are seeing the progress exactly. But problem mo nekk ne like for you to sustain something, danga wañi lo nekk di import, you know, si chemical bi, then nga promote. It's more like you reduce this one, promote the organic, and then you're able to balance it. Because someone can make a fish waste be 100%, 70% yep organic waste. Imagine our entire waste I'm talking about in the country here. 70% of it is all organic waste. We just dump it. That's why we dump side. We just gel. Yep, soufla. These are all fertile, you know. One, and then not only from there, nga dem legi sun saro, fun ame sun granite nutsi. They also saw them banjul. Diga nga gis nu ko sega.
Wow.
So then it's just there and been wasted. So this where you know, this where you take and transform something that will benefit the, you know, the public. Before I join it, in a chemical fertilizer nga solar, maybe okay, embargo amna, there is a war going on. You cannot have those chemical fertilizers to come on board, and then you have this source, empower the local people. And then you can have what you want.
Well, man, so them na begis pesticides.
You know,
you go defar hop.
You know, yes.
Locally, I've seen all of those things.
All those things need to. Gambia need to start exporting stuff. We need to reduce the amount of import stuff that we are bringing in this country. But we don't export anything. Only thing that you see, these are all locally made. We have local tea been made, all local stuff. But we don't empower our own natural stuff. We don't only need it to be on the TV launching. No. We need investment. Let the government encourage the private sector. Let them invest. Let us have a factory that work on, you know, local tea, factory that work on, you know, organic manure. So through that, then we can able to boost our economy. But we cannot continue to rely on, you know, importation. It's really killing us because, you know, it's affecting our economy. Inflation is going on. So, but the river is a key sector. If I thought that you want to go a business here, is you having a ship that, you know, a boat ship that will take you to Basse. You have in the road, maybe the boat ship will be more cheaper and it will be more nature friendly. You know, you could see the beauty of our nature. You know, all those things can be connected. So I think there is a lot that need to be harnessed from this blue economy. But we are only harnessing one part, that is the transportation sector. You know, and we can do more. We need to harness the fisheries sector as well. We need Gambians to be investing in those sectors because this is what I'm saying. 300 to 400,000 people to depend on fish as their cheap protein. Yeah. But imagine people in Basse, people in, you know, Sierra, they don't even have fresh fish, and they are within a coastal country. This is really sad.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why we don't have to kill our river Gambia. You go to Sierra or where agriculture production are happening beside the river is dying because of they are put, when it rains, the runoff will go to the river. And when it goes, it cause what we call eutrophication. This is where, you know, you grow more green algae. And when that happens, it competes with the marine species.
Yeah, they compete for livelihood.
Exactly. Yes. So they compete for oxygen.
Yes.
And when that happens, you know, plants are on top of the surface, so it's killing what is below the sea.
Right.
So obviously, then this is what I'm saying, that we know the problem, and I believe we can solve it.
Yeah.
But we need to, you know, empower our fisheries department. We need more expertise in those areas.
And talking about expertise, we've seen the Ministry of Higher Education, Research, Science and Technology come with scholarships.
Perfect. So
thumbs up to the minister.
So this is what we need. We need more of those initiatives.
Technical know-how.
Exactly. So
first.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then our university, you know, Gambia is a coastal country. We need to make sure we harness more of the blue economy.
Yeah.
This is what is governing the world.
At the end of the day.
Exactly.
But thank you so much, Mohammed. Any final words before we leave? Quickly.
Well, just to remind everyone that tomorrow is World Ocean Day. So obviously we expect every coastal community, make sure that, you know, you go out to your coast, clean the little mess that you can find there, like the marine debris, you know, and also make sure that, you know, you always, you know, report if you see any sort of, you know, illegal, you know, runoff that is coming from household going to the sea. These are all crimes that people are committing. We have to be responsible.
Yeah, and tomorrow is the official celebration.
Yeah. So
official. Yeah. So make sure to join. Like I said, I did not see a lot of noise leading to the day, leading to the celebration.
Of course.
You can do it. be in your house, do a selfie, take a selfie, take a small short video,
of course.
post it on Twitter, post it on Facebook, Instagram. You know, advocacy, it's simple now
exactly,
with social media.
Or
it's a matter of even going next door and talk to your next door neighbor. So we can all join the campaign, and together,
of course,
things might change.
Yeah,
we just have to be hopeful.
Definitely.
Yeah, but thank you so much, Mohammed, for
always
willing
to
be on the show, always willing to speak when, you know, there's need. Keep up the work that you're doing. And I hope that, you know, the Environmental Alliance will be together. I want it to be an alliance, as it should be.
Definitely.
It is, but I can feel like there can be more.
Yeah, and more need to be done.
There's more collaboration that can happen within the alliance that I am looking forward to seeing. So hopefully that will happen, because sometimes sanga young people sometimes ku neka buga neka saitam. Why suñ defé lolu tamit ñun tamit as young people yu ñoo oote du ne mun a nekk si ñun si change suñ buga because ñun tam mënu ñoo taxaw wax yeenay ba pare dooreewut si ñun loolu
loolu la sax
du dem
advocacy start with yourself first
individuals mooy ñun so su dooree dinañ ne ñii de serious nañ dinañ leen jàppal waaye ñun suñ bopp suñ ñëw together then problem bi du jeex
definitely I agree.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate the work that you do. So Mohammed, after talking about environment and all the serious stuff, I'm about to be joined by a ball boy.
Wow.
Have you ever, you know, thought of a ball boy?
Definitely. I didn't even thought about it.
See?
So then
so I'll be joined by a ball boy because, you know, most of the time the concentration is on the footballers, the referee, the big officials. And the ball boys are very, very important because when the ball is off the pitch, they give you another one.
Oh, yes. Definitely.
So it's important that, you know, we recognize them. And sometimes they even end up becoming professional players.
Definitely.
Yes, so I'm about to be joined by a ball boy, you know, and I'm so excited about this interview. So make sure don't go anywhere. We'll just go for this short break, and when we come back, we'll delve into that.
The future is now with QCell's 5G network. Experience speeds like never before with our new 5G Rocket Fixed Internet plan. Get speeds from 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. Your 5G-enabled devices. Walk into QCell headquarters to get one of our 5G routers and experience the true feeling of 5G. Only with QCell. QCell brings you the future. Tech, innovation, incredible speed. The future is now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
You asked for it, and QCell is giving it to you with our new and improved Sunyu Bundle Mega Promo. Now you can get more data at cheaper prices. Buy any of our bundle packages and enjoy massive discounts. Dial *303# and enjoy browsing on the network with the biggest coverage. Buy a 20 megabytes data bundle for as low as $7 and 50 bottles today, or purchase bigger bundles up to 20 gigabytes. Yes, that's right, 20 gigabytes of data at your fingertips. With our mega promo bundles, you can browse more, chat longer, and stay connected on the go, anytime, anywhere. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, orders follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Technology has always been at the forefront of our lives, and the way we use it has evolved drastically over the years. With the advent of 5G internet, we are entering a new era of technological innovation that promises to transform the way we live, work, and play. 5G internet is capable of providing data speeds up to 100 times faster than 4G, making it the ideal solution for streaming high-quality videos, playing online games, and downloading large files on the go. 5G internet is already transforming cities across the globe, powering smart cities, self-driving cars, and virtual reality experiences that were once thought impossible. 5G internet is also paving the way for Internet of Things, allowing for seamless connectivity between devices and the creation of a truly connected world. For the first time in the Gambia, QCell is bringing tomorrow's technology to you today with the launch of QCell 5G Internet. Get ready to experience the out-of-this-world wonders of QCell's 5G Internet. For more information, call 111. QCell. We innovate, others follow. QCell brings you the future with our ultimate bundles. Enjoy the best voice and data bundle plans in one package. Get unlimited data packages with flexible validity and enjoy what true internet feels like. Get 30 minutes of on-net and off-net calls with 5 gigabytes of data for just $350. or get bigger bundle packages from 10 gigabytes to 20 gigabytes with over 100 on-net and off-net voice calls and enjoy the fastest internet speed in the Gambia. You can also buy 1-day, 3-day, or even 7-day packages and enjoy unlimited data bundles with uncapped speeds. Just dial *343# today and experience the limitless capabilities of the QCell network. *343# should be your favorite code to dial now. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, we innovate, others follow.
QCell, the fastest growing network in the Gambia, now presents to you the eSIM. QCell's eSIM allows you to electronically scan a code and join the world of digital SIM cards. Customers with physical SIMs can easily switch to the eSIM as well. So rush now and get connected with an eSIM and start using the latest mobile technology with your trusted GSM operator. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sinupus, we innovate.
Do your banking the smart way with the new Ajibank mobile app. Transfer money to any bank account in the Gambia. Top up airtime for all networks. Pay utility bills. Check your account balance and view mini statements. Request for ATM cards. Request for checkbooks and more in a single touch. So, do your banking in a smart way. Do your banking now with Ajibank mobile app. Every time is banking time. Ajibank, your investment partner.
So if you see the ball, you know what time it is. So when you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV Youth Dialogue. And like I mentioned in the introduction, today I'll be joined by Babukar Bojang, who's a ball boy. So generally, when teams win matches, everybody concentrates on the referees, the team, even the fans, how much the fans are, supporting the team. But forgetting about the young people that actually throw the ball back when the ball is off the pitch. They are very, very important. They keep the match going, and we need to celebrate them as much as we celebrate the other individuals that I just mentioned. So Babukar, thank you so much for joining me on the program. So I'm just going to pass you your ball now. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, so tell me, when did you actually become a ball boy, and how has the journey been for you?
I started being ball boy since I was 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has it been being a ball boy? What's the experience?
I enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
Okay. So why do you enjoy being a ball boy?
I have friends.
Okay.
We go with friends to the pitch.
Okay.
And we do it.
Okay. And you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Comme dang ko like dal.
Wow.
So depuis bi nga ko dooree di ko def soo ko defee lan ban mbégte la di indil daal ne yaa ngi koo def.
Comme footballer yi dañ dee dem ñu seetaan kay.
So the fact ne soo demee dang dee gis sa
favorite footballer.
So yow kuy sa favorite footballer?
Wall bi.
Okay, nañ start si wall bi kuy sa favorite footballer? Messi.
Yeah.
So Gambia fii locally kuy sa favorite footballer?
Fii Lamin. Fii Sporting la nekk léegi seen yoon team.
Okay, so
Ramalana Jallow.
Ramalana Jallow.
Yes.
So why do you like Ramalana? Lu tax nga bëgg Ramalana moom?
He knows how to play football. Yeah.
So ku mun football moom naka la war a behave parce que yow léegi expert nga nekk ball boy yaa ngi xool seen tànkay di xool nu ñoo behave yow léegi expert nga. So yow moom yan skills la am yi nga xam ne neex na la torop.
Mun dafa am discipline tamit. Mun na play football.
Okay.
Waaw.
So football dafa mel ni da nga war a mën a am discipline.
waaw man tamit dama bëgg a nekk footballer comme moom.
xam nga dégg naa ne ball boys yu bari dañ dee jaaree nekk ball boy ñëw nekk footballer. So yow lu tax nga bëgg a nekk footballer?
dama bëgg a nekk football pour ma dimbale suma famille.
pour nga dimbale sa famille. waaye yow sport bi lu tax nga like sport bi apart from sa family sport bi lu tax nga like ko?
dama ko like bi ci suma time xale. waaw man maa ngi dem si académie.
yaa ngi dem si académie bi. te yow foog nga ne di nga dem ba nekk footballer bu mag.
waaw inshallah.
inshallah nga play si Gambia national team bi.
waaw
so léegi yow si académie bi ban effort nga nekk di def su ko defee pour nga mun a aaga foofu noonu.
dam dee dem train every day.
Every day.
Wow, sometimes xam nga weekends leen day am train.
Okay.
Comme dam ne dem si beach bi daw.
Okay.
Wow.
So fi mu nekk nii dañoo ubbi line si on 5050505 5050505 tey ñu am fi koo xam ne ball boy la mooy gis nga players yi suñ playé ba ball bi dem si biti ñi leen ko dee deeloo normally duñ dee celebrate ñooñu de ñuy suñ winee rek te ñooñu ñoo dee keep match bi mu go on and interesting so it's important ñu recognize leen so call leen ñu on 5050505 ak ñu ñëw déglu on Q radio as well on 5050505 so yow school bi ak nekk ball boy naka nga ko dee balancer parce que yaa ngi dem Cheikh Maska as a student plus nga nekk ball boy plus yaa ngi dem si academy bi tam pour bugg a train nekk professional footballer in future so yow naka nga ko dee balancer
afternoon laa nekk grade 10
okay
su ma demee school su ma wàccee match yu amee si stadium ma dem comme sometimes we have match at 2 sometimes 6 yes
so you balance it studies bi ak
Wow.
football bi
Wow.
waa education bi tam you're taking it seriously
Yeah.
because xam nga ne soo demee ba nekk Messi dangaa joxe speech waaye fi mu nekk nii we have a caller on the line ñu uyu ko rek ñu ñëwaat salaamaaleykum
Waalaikum salam. Kenapa?
naam
Abinyadi.
Mbijang
Ala programu binyadi.
mu ngi go on danka de waaye I hope yaa ngi ko enjoy mbaa yaa ngi enjoy programme xamoon naa ne wax bi du sori waaye maa ngi improve suma soose bi nag man dinka bi maa ngi ko improve gradually dina improve so
man tamit soose la
soose nga waaw su ko defee ñoom suñ koolatee nga mën a communicate ak gaay so léegi yow ma bëgg a xam ndax studies bi tam yaa ngi si jàpp parce que xam nga boo demee ba nekk professional footballer foog nga dem joxe speech ak yooyu noonu so how is the education you're holding it tight
yeah
okay so the Gambia dem nañ AFCON for the first time Gambia dem AFCON ñu dem ba quarter finals so ma bëggoon a xam rek loolu naka nga ko dundee woon so balaa ngaa tontu rek ñu am beneen caller on the line salaamaaleykum
waaleykum salaam sis naka
jaama rek naka nga def
maa ngi cool si loolu nag yaa ngi koy
maa ngi ok so lan nga am pour wax si programme bi
waaye seen programme bi moom mu ngi obala maa ngi ko obala enjoy tamit
thank you so much so lan nga am pour wax si topic bi wàllum ball boys xam nga normally match bi ñoom duñ dee feeñ sax ñoom si background bi lañ dee nekk football bi su génnee ñu deeloo ko xam nga so tey ñu indi fii Mr Bojang xam nga Baboucarr Bojang pour recognize ko moom tam pour won nit ñi ne sax lu mel ball boy am na
waaye comme noonu rek comme ko waxee noonu rek di ko ñaanal rek yàlla na ko may wér gu yaram poos so mun na koo gunge tamit si lu mu nekk di ut yëpp yàlla may ko si jàmm ak salaam incha allah
baax na jërëjëf si call bi thank you yeah so naka nga loolu naka la meloon si yow bu Gambia demee AFCON
waaw danga ko enjoy bu baax
da nga kontaanoo you were happy
yeah
you know why were you happy that the Gambia went to the AFCON
they tried den dem ba quarter final
and
loolu moo nekk first time buñ demoon AFCON
waaw so yow loolu naka la meloon si yow
waaw dama happy
danga happy so we have another caller on the line good evening
Good evening, Jainaba.
yes what is your name
I'm Aisha Njai.
yes so Aisha what's your take on the show
I'm so happy because I'm someone that loves football.
oh nice
Yeah, so when I saw the kid, I was so happy and
right.
I was so impressed and I had to call. This is my first time actually talking on the TV.
Oh, nice. And I'm glad that you're doing it on Youth Dialogue.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So nga ne you were happy that guy demoon nañ AFCON. So léegi generally sports si Gambia bi naka nga ko gisee? Naka nga gisee sports biir Gambia?
Right now dañu war a dimbal.
waaw.
Youth si ñu ngi bari fii. pour comme ñu ñëw ñu dimbal gars ñu tukki.
ñu tukki.
waaw.
ñu tukki dem fan.
comme ñu dem professionnel.
ok ñu dem play professionally. waaye du dem baaku comme nekkut tukki yooyu.
waaw
dem hosuli de. tukki dem play football. professional football. waaw waaye fooguloo professional football bi sax xëj na soo si defee effort. normally scout si su ñëwee dañ leen dee gis mun leen a yóbbu. xam nga soo xëj na tamit sometimes deeku da ngaa xaar government rek. it's about your personal because man most of footballers si Gambie yi ma seetaan ñoom ñoo am pour def seen personal mun pour ñu mun a aaga foofu noonu fooguloo loolu.
waaw.
so gradually noonu la fa di demee. waaye moom Baboucarr nag moom dafa mel ni ruskat la moom. waaw moom Baboucarr ruskat la waaye xam nga rek most of the time ñi nekk si sport sax ñoom ruskat lañ dee nekk ñun journaliste yi bàyyi la ñu ñuy wax rek ñuy sport tamit ñoom ñu nekk ñu noppi ñi but dafa mel ni time bi li ñu dese bariwul so yow lan nga am pour wax sa xarit yi si biti ak sa moromi bool booy si xam nga lan nga leen bugg a wax ñoom tam
comme lu ma bugg a wax mooy comme sama stadium bi ñu ngi ko defar right now ñun ñëpp ñu ngi toog dundee comme dendee dem school de waaye comme ñu push hard ñu train xam nga ñun ñëpp football la leen ñu dee def suma boy yëpp waaw ñu try hard te ñu bugg a nekk professionnel yi ñu try pour ñu nekk ñu seen dream bi ñu lii ko
mu nekk mu come true waaye nangu nga ne sometimes pour nga dem nekk professionnel nga nekk si kaw si yow la des waaye nañ uyu koo la last koo la balaa ñoo tàggatoo asalaamaaleykum
waaleykum salaam
maa ngi fay naka nga def
maa ngi cool
jaama rek lan nga am pour wax si programme bi
programme bi baax na man li ma gën a lifi si programme bi moo leen dugalee football
waaw
wàllum bool booy lii soo ko mun a def di ten daf ñu gën a jaar
dëgg la kañ waaw moom dafa mel ni ñaaka nañ ko saa yuñ indee topic rek am ko kool ne nañ continuer topic boobu everyday waaye I wish but loolu wane na ne topic si dañ dee interesting as they go soo nga ne stadium baa ngi tëj te loolu mu ngi leen a affect soo léegi fan feneen ngeen dee dem
dundee dem fen
soo ku nekk you are on your own ok inshallah kon xam naa stadium bi war nañ see gaaw tuuti de parce que ñu koo xaar bari na su ko defee su paree ngeen mën a resume training and doing more baax na but Baboucarr thank you so much si loo ñu join si programme bi comme ni ma ko waxee sports person yi ñoom yéen seen wax duy bari yéen waaw wala déedéet rek waaw ñun journaliste yi bàyyi la ñu ñuy wax rek waaye sports person yi moom ñoom foog nga puus rek foog nga puus ñëpp la fu nekk la but thank you so much for joining us ñu ngi laa wish well su ko defee xam nga ñu toppa nag seet ndax benn bés man tamit dinaa toog ne gis nga Baboucarr Bojang boobu ma invite on You Dialogue léegi professional player la mu ngi play Chelsea mbaa Barcelona mbaa feneen waaye su boobaa di nga ma call di ma seet
waaw dinaa
parce que pro yi dégg naa pro yi seen salaire bi daf dee bëri de dégg naa football yi dañ leen dee fay xaalis bu bëri de mbaa doo ma faate
du ma faate
di ma remember ne jeena ba jigéen boobu nekkoon si télé bi time boobu xaw ma fu maa fekka su ko defee nga call ma ne ma hay man Chelsea Barcelona dama play tey sa waaye jëlal flight nga su ko defee nga fayal ma first class ma ñëw seetaan si la Barcelona wala Chelsea waaye yéen maa ngi daydream si télé bi de but thank you so much Baboucarr Bojang for joining us and viewers that's all we have time for in this edition but thank you so much to Mohammed of the Gambia Environmental Alliance as well as Ball Boy Baboucarr Bojang for joining us here until we come your way next week with another interesting program. Have a good evening.